Hello guys, on behalf of Group 3, I would like to welcome you today. My name is Yayu Luo. Our group members are Rui Wang, Ruoxiao Hu, and Weiyue Guo. Our topic today will cover these 6 sections. To begin, I'm going to present data mining and analyzing in business intelligence and stakeholder analysis. Then, Rui Wang will share with you data mining and analyze ethical issues. Third, Ruoxiao Hu will show the legal issues. Next, Weiyue Guo will discuss social cultural issues. Finally, Ruoxiao Hu will make a calculation. Now, let's get started. So what is business intelligence? Why business intelligence is crucial for business? Business intelligence is a set of practices of collecting, structuring, analyzing, and turning the raw data into actionable business insights. Moving on to the next slide, the process of the business intelligence is shown as follows. So what is data mining? Data mining is one of the key processes of the business intelligence and is discovering the patterns in large data set involving methods using artificial intelligence, machine learning, statistics, and database. It's the process of the analyzing data from different sources and summarizing it into relevant information that can be used to help increase revenue and decrease cost. According to understand the process of business intelligence, the ethical impacts such as the privacy, social issues are shown as below. During our presentation today, we will learn about who plays a key role in the process of data mining. First, data analysts care to understand the overall of the business, then be able to convert a data mining problem and a plan. For example, a supermarket may want to use data mining to learn more about their customers. The business understand is that a supermarket is looking to find out what their customers are buying the most. Second, customers might be worried about their privacy and authorized use of the software. And the customers understand how companies are using the amount of data that is collected on them. They start to share their experience of privacy breaches with peers. It could influence the business models. Third, the software engineers are asked to create tools which capture customer personal information and then use API to find and store data about each customer in order to send the target report for business partner. They are responsible for the code to make an ethical, responsible decision, which is consistent with the public interest as well. Fourth, the sponsor of the business intelligence products might be worried about whether the code compliance resources are available to them or not. They also focus on financial performance. And companies will also most likely have the competitive advantage over their rivals and then take on ethical practice. For example, companies might choose to use cheaper data in data mining activities to save money and provide the incorrect reports for their customers. And fourth, next, service partners are who can provide advisory, analytics, customer solution development, and other services for our joint customers. Finally, the pressing issues such as homeland security left the government to collect any type of data they wish, such as financial activities, personal information such as credit card, phone number. Thus, data privacy, security, and product sense of trust are concerned by people. And this is the section I talk about. Next, I will hand it over to Rui Wang to talk about the ethical issues.
Okay, thank you, Yayu. The road case of the privacy issue lies in the profit-driven business model. As we know, many aspects of our lives are supported by internet technology. However, as we share information, our privacy is also being shared out and in most cases, without our knowledge of it. However, we may not be able to refuse the service of an organization, even if we are aware that the organization is using our information. So I think the ethical issue of data privacy exists for both user and organizations. The source of data is the user, but the user is not aware of how their data is stored and used. The asymmetry between the rights of individual data and the rights of organizational data and the specialized nature of data processing inevitably blur the boundaries of individual privacy. Users are attitudinally opposed to the compromise of privacy, but cannot deny the convenience offered by technology. In a way, the user's practical action have helped the privacy breach trend to grow. Based on this privacy dilemma, although users show more concerns about privacy issue, this attitude does not influence their behavior to disclose their privacy. Ultimately, an inconsistency between attitudes and behavior is created. When a variety of user data is available to the organization, the cross-analysis of data gives the organization a more intuitive view of users' status and requirements. One such example is physiological information, which is difficult to disguise. The information of a user will be checked on the motive of economy interest. Once the information is obtained by commercial platform, intelligent pushing of user and precise advertising will become very easy. Until now, most of access to user privacy has been by letting you know and forcing consent. If user refuse to expose their personal information, they are giving up the convenience that the new technology offers them, or even the platform will refuse to provide the service. In this environment, users either give up their privacy or reject the convenience offered by new technology. This creates a new privacy dilemma. It is foreseeable that in the future, the ubiquitous media will actively become information gatherer and that users' privacy breaches will be passive and unconscious. This will certainly bring about more new conflicts between personal privacy and the public sphere.
Thanks for this elaboration on the ethical issue. Hello everyone, my name is Ruo Xiaohu. Next, I will introduce the legal issues. Well, through our research, we can be sure that data mining technology in business intelligence is legal in Australia. However, there are two limitations. First, according to the Australian privacy law, the privacy policy needs to specify the reason and ways you collected personal information, the consequence of not providing personal information. Secondly, the copyright law stimulates that the process of the data or text meaning needs to obtain permissions. Then, I will analyze the legal challenge posed by this technology. First of all, the conflict between the data mining technology and personal information protection. In this case, the applicable law is Australian privacy law. Specifically, the application of data mining technology aggravates the difficulty of personal information protection. Australian privacy principle cannot effectively restrict the normalization of data mining technology. On the one hand, data connection cannot completely determine the way of information used, even if the statement is made in advance. The connected person is also difficult to understand the information utilization mode and the possible consequence. On the other hand, BI process adopts the mean of the data segment and the encryption, but driven by the commercial interest, it is still unable to avoid data infringement of the privacy. Secondly, I want to talk about the dilemma of the mining data as evidence. This case is applicable to the copyright law. In the article of the Quick and Troll, they believe that the ability of the data mining can provide efficient help for the fact-finding of the cases. However, according to the Ledley, data mining as a mean of the quantitative analysis, which cannot find out the universal law, reveal all individual behaviors. At the same time, Noah and John believes that the kind of the mining data not only infringes the copyright but also lacks certain authority, so it should not be regarded as a reasonable part. Well, after analyzing the legal issue, I will pass to the Wei Yue, who will discuss the social and cultural issues.
Thanks for Roshal's elaboration on moral issues. Hello everyone, I'm Wei Yue. Next, I will introduce social and cultural issues. The first thing I want to introduce is the social problems of data mining. As early as 1998, Anna published a report entitled Data Mining as the Cost of Destructiveness, which caused a great sensation. The report analyzes the relationship between data mining and proprietary and points out that data mining may be the fundamental challenge that personal privacy the workers will face in the next 10 years. The research in this area is mainly carried out from three perspectives. One is to analyze individual cases of privacy issues involved in data mining from a social and legal perspective, mainly based on extended issues of online privacy protection. Some scholars have called for clarifying the legal status of privacy protection in the Civil Code and formulating related privacy protection laws. In the process of formulating the law, it also hampers the enhancement of the technical nature of commercial regulations, that is to be in line with high-tech network technology. The second angle is to optimize the database by improving the mining algorithm and the association rules in terms of technical implementation. In order to protect the privacy of customers, Agrova and others proposed a new algorithm for privacy protection data mining as early as 2000, and Chris Clifton and others collaborated on distributed data mining to protect the privacy of information users. The third perspective is to respect customer privacy from the perspective of industrial self-discipline and ensure the illegal leakage of information. In May 2000, Amazon and eBay jointly launched an interactive to more than 400 peers, emphasizing the privacy of customers should be respected in a self-disciplined manner in the industry, and the customers should know exactly when their personal data is and it was used. Next is the cultural problem of data mining. In my opinion, the biggest impact of the area of big data on culture is the lack of trust between people, actually to a defensive attitude towards everyone. First of all, because of the social problems of data mining, to a large extent, people's privacy will gradually become transparent, and people have a sense of self-protection. The trust between them has gradually become lacking. In short, this may make some people or countries that were not open to become even more closed. Well, after analyzing the social and cultural issues, I will pass Ruoxiao, who will present the conclusion.
Thank you, Vivian, for his understanding of the social and cultural issue. The above are all the problems discussed in this project. Next, I plan to elaborate the solution from 4 aspects. First of all, for the ethical issue, all stakeholders only need to follow the ethics standard of the government and the industry. Secondly, the legal issue, the government needs to prevent data privacy by continue to improve the law and intelligent monitoring. Enterprise needs to continue to improve the related technology. Moreover, the social issue, governments and enterprise needs to be combined to provide the better strategic solution for the stakeholders. Furthermore, cultural issue, for data mining companies should reduce the openness of the data, which can effectively prevent the occurrence of the problems. Finally, as the users, we need to know the content of the privacy law and the copyright law so as to improve the awareness of the protection. To conclude, as the kind of the cutting-edge technology, data mining technology is widely used in the area of the big data. Up to now, we have studied and analyzed some problems of this technology, although various stakeholders have carried out research and protection. The discussion and analysis of data mining in BI need to continue in the 2 levels of the technology development and specification. Finally, this is our reference page, and thank you for watching our speech. If you have any question, you can contact us directly through the contact information below. Thank you very much.